Have you ever wondered? Carl Jung, one of psychology's greatest minds, believed that when someone gets stuck in our thoughts, it isn't random. Instead, it could be a crucial clue to understanding oneself. Is it love, obsession, or something deeper you haven't considered? Buckle up as we delve into the fascinating world of Jungian theory, the shadow, anima, and animus, projection, and the mysterious power of synchronicity. Carl Jung once said, "Who looks outside dreams, who looks inside awakes." He believed the human mind is like a labyrinth with hidden passages leading to self-discovery. Unfortunately, most people never venture into these dark corners. The conscious mind quietly works overtime. When someone repeatedly appears in your thoughts, Jung saw it not as a coincidence, but as a signal from the unconscious. Picture your mind as an iceberg. The tip is your conscious awareness, your thoughts, feelings, and memories. The massive unseen part below the surface is your unconscious, where your repressed desires, unresolved emotions, and hidden fears reside. When someone resurfaces in your consciousness, it is often because they touch something deep within that unconscious realm. Consider this. Perhaps they said something that resonated with an old memory or embodies something you aspire to be. According to Jung, these aren't accidents, but signals. This doesn't mean you're doomed to be haunted forever, but that it's time to listen to what your mind is trying to tell you. It's time to meet your shadow. Meet your shadow. No, not the one on the sidewalk. This is the part of your psyche you'd rather not acknowledge. Jung defined the shadow as everything you've suppressed, denied, or ignored because it doesn't fit your ideal self-image. People who are stuck in your thoughts could be reflections of your shadow self. For instance, perhaps you admire someone's confidence, but secretly struggle with self-doubt, or you're drawn to their creativity because you've neglected your own. Conversely, someone might intensely irritate you because they embody traits you refuse to admit in yourself, such as arrogance or impulsivity. Jung believed relationships mirror inner relationships. So when someone occupies your thoughts, they might represent a part of your shadow demanding attention. Recognizing this can be powerful. Instead of obsessing over why you think about them, ask what part of you they reflect and how you can grow from it. The shadow isn't something to fear, but to explore. By making the darkness conscious, you transform what was once a barrier into a bridge to wholeness. Now let's discuss two of Jung's most intriguing concepts, anima and animus. These archetypes represent the feminine and masculine principles within our psyche, profoundly influencing our relationships. Anima is the inner feminine in men, while animus is the inner masculine in women. However, do not fixate on gender. These are symbolic representations everyone possesses, regardless of identity. So, how does this relate to the person in your head? According to Jung, when you're fixated on someone, it's because they resonate with a part of your anima or animus, or because your conscious mind is projecting qualities onto them. This dynamic can be a turning point, shifting the focus from "why am I obsessed with them" to "what part of me are they awakening?" This is where things get interesting. Jung believed much of what we feel towards others has little to do with them and everything to do with us. He called this phenomenon projection. Imagine it as a mental cinema. You take your thoughts, desires, and fears and project them onto another person as if they're the star of the show. Let's break it down. Imagine you admire someone's ambition. In reality, it might be a quality you wish you had more of, or one you already possess but don't fully acknowledge. Perhaps you dislike someone because they remind you of something you fear in yourself, like being overly critical or emotionally distant. Whatever it may be, your unconscious uses them as a screen to project parts of your psyche demanding attention. Here is where it gets tricky. Because projection feels so real, it's easy to mistake these feelings for facts. Perhaps you have thought of someone and they immediately texted you, or you have thought of them for weeks and then you coincidentally met in the most unexpected place. It's like the universe is winking or playing a trick on you. Jung called this synchronicity or meaningful coincidences and believed it wasn't mere chance. Jung defined synchronicity as events connected not by cause and effect, but by meaning. When your thoughts and external events align in a significant way, it's a sign that something deeper is at work. Perhaps your unconscious is so focused on this person that it affects your perception of reality, or maybe a larger, unseen force is connecting your inner world with the external one. Now that we have dissected the theories, you are probably wondering what to do about the person who won't leave your thoughts. These aren't just fascinating concepts, they are practical tools for self-discovery and growth. Here are 3 steps to decipher what your mind is truly trying to tell you. First, reflect. Start by asking, what emotions arise when I think about this person? Is it their confidence that inspires you, their aloofness that irritates, or their adventurous spirit that attracts you? Identifying your feelings is the first step towards understanding what they represent. Second, analyze. Delve deeper into the meaning behind those feelings. For instance, if you admire their creativity, perhaps you crave more creativity in your own life. If their rejection stings, it could indicate an old wound related to self-worth. Third, act. Use those insights to take action and grow. This might mean embracing your suppressed creativity, setting healthier boundaries, or healing old emotional wounds. Remember, this isn't about changing the other person. It is about transforming yourself. Decipher the repetitive mental cycle into a roadmap for personal growth. As Jung wisely noted, until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life and you will call it fate. Take the reins and uncover what your mind is really trying to tell you. Our minds are like treasure maps, where every thought and emotion leads us closer to understanding who we truly are. When someone lives in your head, don't ignore it. Embrace it as an invitation to explore the depths of your unconscious and discover parts of yourself you never knew existed. In the end, it is not about them, but about you. People who get stuck in our thoughts are often keys to our own growth. So take a deep breath, dive in, and discover what your mind has been trying to tell you all along.